So just wanted to give you an idea of the landscapes of Altay. Pan around with the camera here. As you can see, it's extremely lush, very green, you know, very fertile, extremely kind of natural, unspoilt place. To set the scene, I can smell very strong fragrance of cowpat, which is a smell that I actually quite like. It sounds a bit weird, but it just reminds me of you know, farms, nature, etc. Very, very silent. All I can hear is myself talking and a few birds kind of chirruping away. In the background there you can see some mountains in the distance. That's where I'm walking towards now. I felt like stretching my legs today and seeing a little bit more of Altay. Now, I'd really like to show you some kind of architecture or some interesting monuments, but unfortunately, well, it's not really that kind of place. It's only the kind of scenery here is the kind of reason to come here. There's no kind of architecture as such to show you, or any kind of special monuments. So if you're planning on coming to Altay, don't expect temples or cathedrals or anything like that. It really is just kind of a rural Eden, if you like. It reminds me of Last of the Summer Wine, actually. It's those kind of almost Yorkshire landscapes. If you close your eyes, and if it wasn't for the you know, people speaking Russian, you could actually imagine yourself in the Yorkshire countryside. So here's some motorcyclists coming towards me now. So it's a good place to come if you want to do some active motorcycling. Personally, I'm a little bit too worried about breaking my legs. Anyhow, so it attracts tourists from all over Russia. It's a bit of a mecca. You get people from Novosibirsk, which is the city that I live in, coming here. It's a 9-hour drive from Novosibirsk, which in Russian terms is actually a pretty short journey, relatively speaking. Met people here from Yekaterinburg, which is a city not too far away from here again, and then people from Moscow, St. Petersburg tend to descend here. You can normally tell them because they have slightly nicer cars and slightly more aloof attitudes. By and large, you know, the Russian tourists here are really, really friendly. Everyone comes here to relax, and so everybody's you know, in a very chilled out frame of mind. It's really nice. Most people do come here with cars. If you are planning on coming, I'd really recommend bringing a car, because it's obviously, I've not got one here, and it kind of limits you, because everywhere you need to go you need to carry your backpack, and it kind of puts you off a little bit, really, because the amount of stuff you get in there is crazy. This is the campsite that I stayed in the first night. This was arguably the most terrifying experience I've ever had. There's some locals there going past. Basically, I wanted to experience true camping like in the wilderness, without any kind of facilities at all. I think I've been watching too many what's his name, Ray Mears and Bear Grylls sort of programs. I thought I could stomach it. So the first night I went into the middle of the woods, well, miles is an exaggeration, but about a 30-minute walk from anybody else, and you know, the forest looked very pleasant at first, very kind of welcoming and inviting, but then it got to about 10 PM and it started to get a lot more sinister. All the trees started taking on like twisted kind of Tim Burton style appearances, and I kind of started remembering every horror film that I've ever seen. Hadn't slept in about 36 hours, which didn't help things. So yeah, that was a sleepless night, and in the morning I pitched up my tent somewhere a bit closer to other people. I'm sure like people are thinking, you know, what's Mark doing? But that was a bit of a stupid decision really on the first night. Okay guys, well, I'm going to go for a bit more of a wander, see what I can see, and hopefully I can find something interesting to talk about later. Okay, speak to you soon.